Ooh, it is my favorite video of the month to film. We are going to do my low buy check-in for the month of August. I say this literally every month, but I genuinely can't believe August is over because that means we are finally getting into fall. And I know we still have like 3 weeks till proper fall, but the weather has started cooling down and I'm feeling all the good vibes. But what this means for my low buy is usually, it's not great. I'm going to be completely upfront with y'all. I spent some money this month. I spent a good amount of money. And I do want to talk to you about why some of these things I spent money on, if any of these were impulse buys, if any of these were things that have been sitting on my wish list for a long time. I have excuses for everything, apparently. Seriously, though, I always love to give the why behind my purchases, but as always, we are going to talk about everything that I purchased throughout the month. This is makeup, skincare, hair care, but also clothing. This was a very big clothing month for me, and I will explain why. Next, I always also want to talk about what I received in PR because I don't feel like it's fair for me to be like, I'm on a low buy, I didn't get anything, when I'm actively getting new products in to test and try for you all. We are going to chat about items that I wanted to purchase but didn't. We're going to talk about some old products I've been loving. I have one I really want to talk to you about today. We're also going to talk about, sorry, I'm looking at my list, what I got rid of, and then stuff bringing me joy. And I think you're already going to be able to tell. If you've looked at my Instagram stories at all, you're going to know what's bringing me joy, but we're going to talk about it again anyway. Before we get into this, I would love if you take a second and subscribe if you haven't already. I talk about low buy content here on my channel, cruelty-free beauty, everything in between. It's just a fun time over here, but let's get into everything that I purchased in the month of August, starting with makeup. I haven't bought new makeup, like purchased new makeup in a very long time, but I actually did purchase a few things this month. So Melt was having a sale on all of their lip products for National Lipstick Day where like everything was 40% off. So I bought some lipsticks that I've been eyeing and I bought a few backups of some other stuff. So let me show you all the lipsticks I bought. I bought 4 of them. So we have On the Go, Laced. I'm really curious to try this one. It's super cool tone. Ho is Life. This is one I can see being used like in the center to highlight. And finally, the Ultimate Concealer Lip Zaddy. Again, I'm probably going to use this to highlight. This is not going to be an all-over lip color for me. Great for lip combos, though. I also bought 3 lip pencils. 2 of them are going to look weird because they're real itty-bitty. So these are not the ones that I bought. I bought backups of these 2 colors. So this is Cinnamon and Bear. These are not just my 2 favorite Melt lip liners. These are my 2 favorite lip liners of all time. You can tell they're getting very tiny. This is a full-size lip liner, so it's about halfway gone already. And I bought backups of these. I use these several times a week. We've got a warm brown in Cinnamon, and then we've got a lighter warm brown in Bear. And I also got another one I've wanted forever. This one is Cashmere. So Cashmere is a bit of a cooler tone. It's still warm, but it's definitely like leaning towards the cool tone, and it is another brown lip liner, but I've really been liking this one. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I've used it quite a lot already. Really enjoying these. So yeah, I don't regret these for a sec. I can't remember. Oh, okay. No, I bought one more thing. Totally forgot because I bought one more backup. This is not the backup. This is mine. This is Saint Lip Gloss. This came out with the Bailey Sarian collab, and it is currently my favorite lip gloss that I've been wearing all the time. It's a gold sparkle, but it's not like glittery. You don't feel the grit and glitter. It is so good. So I bought a backup. So for 4 lipsticks, a gloss, 3 pencils, it came to just under $100, which I was really pleased with, to be honest. And I love Melt lip products. I'm wearing all Melt lip products today. So this was kind of a bargain for me. The other makeup item, skincare item that I purchased is actually one that surprised me because I feel like I made a video where I talked about this as an item I didn't think I would repurchase. But I did repurchase because I've been using it for something different. This is the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh Spray. I was using this as a face set. Like when I would do my makeup, I would use it to set my makeup, and it felt okay, but I didn't feel like it was prolonging the longevity of my makeup at all, like at all. What I started using this for when the bottle got down here is a skincare step. So before I put on my moisturizer, I will really spray this down on my face and then put on my moisturizer, and it just helps to hold in even more moisture. It has been beautiful for that. So the second I ran out, I went and bought another one. This is $10 and worth every penny. I use this every single day, twice a day, and it's down here from using it for like the last, I think I bought this at the very beginning of the month. So I really like this. It has a lovely scent. It's just really nice on my skin. All right, so almost everything else I bought was clothing, but I did want to talk about one other thing that I purchased because I'm so excited about it. So I posted about this thing in November, okay? It is something that I wanted to purchase but didn't in November. It has been on my wish list since then. So Linda, why did it take you 10 months to purchase this thing finally? Because it has been out of stock for 10 months. So the second it came in, I bought it. You guys, I got my first Stanley. I turned down the lighting so you can see, but it has this rainbow shift to it. It is so beautiful. This color is called Midnight Glitz. And like I said, guys, this is my first Stanley. I'm not a Stanley girl, but like, come on. This is my aesthetic to a T. It is glittery and it is black. Like, hello? I mean, yes, guys, was this a $45 freaking cup? Yes. Will I buy another Stanley? Probably never again. But I have been really liking it. It does keep my drink cold. I have to admit, it's pretty damn good. Okay, so the next few things that I bought, the next two things were for work, because if you watched my last video, you will know I recently started a new job and I'm really loving it. I'm really having a great time so far, but starting in a few weeks, I am going to be going back into the office once a week. I have not been going into the office since early 2020, so I needed some new clothes. I definitely needed them because my body has changed since 2020, and I wanted to refresh it and I wanted to feel good, so I got a few pieces that I wanted to share with you. Some of these I'm going to be putting pictures here for you on the screen, but the very first thing I got is this shirt from Midnight Hour. So my vibe for going back to the office is corporate goth, okay? It's got to be a corporate goth look. I am working in a quite conservative place, so I want to be covered up. I want most, if not all of my tattoos to be covered. This is my personal preference for how I like to dress in the office. It is business professional, but I had to add a little bit of spice. This has some studs here, and the buttons are all little skulls, which is so cute. And I'm so thankful that this came with extra buttons too, just in case, because if one of these ever fell off, I would cry. But I think I said it. This was from Midnight Hour, and I also got this belt from Midnight Hour. I really like it. I'm trying to up my belt game quite a bit because I feel like that's something you can easily switch out with just some plain black pants to give a look a little bit more edge. Really liked the belt. So both of these together on sale came to not that cheap, about $100. I'm not gonna lie, but I want pieces that feel good, that are going to last, that are good quality, maybe buying from smaller businesses. I just am so happy with this shirt. It fits like a freaking charm. It's got like a little strap here with another skull button. I am so thrilled with this purchase. The next thing that I got was from Disturbia, and this was completely free. It was girl math free. Guys, I don't know how I did this, but I somehow misplaced a gift I got years ago, and I found a $100 Visa gift card. I don't know how I sort of lost it, but I found it again, and so this was free via Girl Math. So the first thing I got, I'm going to shift over, is this dress. When I first got this, I posted on my Instagram stories a few times asking for opinions because it felt almost great. It felt almost great, but something was off, and I realized what was off about it is the length. So I am 5 feet tall, and this came down almost to my ankles, like a couple inches above my ankles, and it made it feel very frumpy. So I did take this dress to go get altered. I am waiting to get it back, but we are taking off like 5 inches, like a hunk of fabric, okay? I am very excited to get it back and see how it looks, but this again will be for the office. It is quite covered up. It is quite buttoned. The sleeves are great. I will wear it with tights in the winter, and just, I think it'll be really great for the office. Also from Disturbia, I got this belt. So again, I'm trying to up my belt game. I feel like it's a semi more inexpensive way to up your outfit game because again, I'm going to probably be wearing black dress pants every day. So it's either going to be a dress or black dress pants. And then with the dress pants, I want to switch up my shirts and the accessories to freshen it up. So I'm really excited. Then I want to show you, this has not come in yet, but I got a backup of something else and I bought it secondhand. So this bag from Melt, okay, this is their sling bag. I have carried this every single day since they sent this to me about a year ago, I think over a year ago at this point. And she has seen some better days, friends, okay? So this is vegan leather. That means that it's not just like with real leather, it might get broken in or get softer. Vegan leather can sometimes peel. So I don't know how much you can see, but it is completely peeling in a lot of places because like I said, I used this every single day and I will continue to. I used it every day and I am not precious with my bags, you guys. Like I throw them on the floor. I am not good with this. So I was able to find a backup of this on Mercari for $9. It is coming to me, I think tomorrow, and I'm very excited. It's brand new. Melt doesn't sell this anymore, and I'm so sad because this is the best sling bag I've ever had, to the point where I went to a Creators and Friends trip and they asked to bring, I think it was 4 of something that you loved. So some people brought 4 of a mascara or 4 of a lip liner. I bought 4 of these bags because that's how much I love them, and people love these bags. It's so good. I'm so glad I'm getting another. And then finally, the thing that I bought, oh gosh, like this one makes me a little nauseated. Okay, it doesn't make me nauseated because I absolutely love it, but a friend of mine showed me a pair of shoes. And when she showed me, my first reaction was absolutely not. I think those are ugly. And then I was like, you know that meme that's of the girl who's like, what? That was me with these shoes, and all of a sudden I couldn't get them out of my head, and I was making outfits in my head over and over again. And I was like, I'm gonna buy them. And when I went to buy them, they sold out. They were sold out completely. So I signed up for restock notifications, got a notification on my phone that it came back, hit it immediately. It had sold out by the time I got to the site. Finally, I found them on another site that sells luxury goods. These are not luxury, but they sell luxury goods in Italy. The site is in Italy, okay? And I bought them, which means I paid way extra, and I don't regret it for a second. But guys, I got some Converse, and you may know already which Converse I got, but these are the super witchy pointy toe Converse. Look at them. Look at these. They've got like a little heel. They are ridiculously comfortable. Okay, they are so comfy, and they're so cool. I wasn't sure at first, and I don't know how I wasn't sure because now I'm very sure. So I'm not gonna lie to you, on the Converse site, these were selling for $140, which is already a lot of money for Converse. I purchased them for $180, and then there was a ton of taxes and shipping and fees added, so it went over $200. I want to be honest with you, but I feel like these are very special shoes that are going to last me. I've talked to other people who have them, and they're like, I'm treating them with kid gloves and never wearing them. No, 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 nay, nay. I will be wearing the hell out of these. Whew, okay, that felt long, and that was a lot of money spent this month. I'm not gonna lie. I spent money for work so that I could feel put together and good. I spent money on lipsticks that I've been wanting for a long time, on a refill of something that did me good, and of shoes that I definitely didn't need. Now let's talk about everything I received in PR this month. I will say this was a fairly heavy PR month too. A lot of it was lip products, and I am in my lip era right now, guys. I am currently, as I'm sitting here filming this, 5 days, 5 from getting my Invisalign off. And you bet your ass that I'm going to be wearing bold, beautiful lipstick every single day once these come off, because I've mentioned this before, but lipstick gets on Invisalign. It's very hard to get off. I am very much going to enjoy not having this anymore. So one thing that I want to start with is Unearthly. So they sent me 5 of their new lip liners. You can see these colors at the bottom. I have used, is there any one? This is the only one I haven't used yet, and this is Reap, which is kind of like a dark purpley brown. But every other color I've used so much. The one that I'm loving the most is Foggy, which is a mauve-y kind of cool toned pink brown. These are fantastic. If you have not tried Unearthly lip liners, I highly recommend them. I really do. They're fantastic. They're very creamy. They last, and they're huge. Like, okay, here, look. This is a full-size melt lip liner. This is the Unearthly lip liner. Look at the size difference. And I think this is $19. These are $8. So very, very much worth it. The other thing that I received from Unearthly, oh my God, guys, I was not expecting to like these as much as I did, but the Unearthly and Courtney Quarantine lip collection. I am so thankful I got these because I love them so much. So they have the Menacing Metals lipsticks. These are the Menacing Cream lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and put a reel up here of me using these lipsticks. So first of all, I have to say they're incredibly creamy and comfortable, but they're thick enough that they stay on the lips. I say thick because they don't feel thick, but they're thick enough that they stay on your lips and they last, and they're so incredibly beautiful. I will say, I think my favorite shade is Secrets, which is a sort of nude pink color, and it is so, so, so gorgeous. Eternal is like a red brown that kind of matches my hair color perfectly, which is freakish and amazing, and I love it. And then we have Lore, which is a beautiful, beautiful like blue-gray color. It is so gorgeous. I am so happy with it. I really, really enjoy these. I'm so thankful they were sent to me. I'm going to use the hell out of these. Next, I received a surprise package from Merit. I was very much not expecting to receive it, but actually this one came all in one package. So the first thing was the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. When I tried this for the first time on camera in a video, I was only like kind of meh about it. I was like, it's not bad, but it's not fantastic. I've been using it almost every day since then. I use this as the very, very, very last step. So I'm talking, I do all my skincare, I do my sunblock, and then I do this right before putting on makeup. And I've really been enjoying the way my makeup has been going on over this. I feel like it goes on smoothly. My skin is plump and hydrated. So I have not used this for a long time. I want to say I got this maybe like the second week of August, but so far I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I would say, I think this is $38. Would I purchase it again? It's hard to say, again, because I'm just so new to using it, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Then next, I got the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. I believe the shade is 26. I thought it would be too light, and honestly, it is a little bit light if we're being honest. I'm wearing it today, but I really like it. It is a very, 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 very light coverage. I can't stress that enough. Light coverage. It will not cover acne or things like that. It just kind of evens out the skin, gives it a nice glow. I'm really, really enjoying this so far. They also sent over the Minimalist Stick, which I had had before, but the shade I had that I used up till it was gone was Linen, and it was a little too light. This is Sandstone, and it is my perfect color. This is the creamiest foundation stick I've ever used, and therefore it is the best foundation stick I've ever used. I absolutely love it. And what is really good to use this with is their brush. So this is my copy of it. Is that what I was going to say? This is my brush that I had previous to receiving this package. They did send this again, but I am giving that one away to a friend. This is their #1 brush. So it is an angled, very dense, but incredibly soft brush that is fantastic to buff in either this or this. I've used it both with the kind of like waxy foundation sticks and with tinted moisturizers. It is such a fantastic face brush because it really buffs it in. So yeah, so far, I mean, the stick I already knew I loved, but this shade I love more than the other one. And I'm really enjoying the tinted moisturizer so far. I've been using it, off and on, and I really enjoy it. Next, I received a package from Cleona, which is a sentence that every time I say it kind of blows me away, and I'm so, so thankful for it. So first they sent the On Topper the World palette. These are all beautiful eyeshadow toppers, but as I found out in my video when I tested this, you can use this by itself as well. It is so glittery and so special and so sparkly. Like, it's so funny because in this light, let me turn down the light. There we go. I feel like you can really see the colors there because I feel like it was having too much of a hard time before, like where it just looked like everything was white, but these are all different colors and it's just really beautiful. And just Cleona shadows are next level. They are so sparkly and special. They also sent me two of their new polishes. So we're going to talk about these. This one, let's talk about this first. This is called Walking on Air, and it is white base with a kind of pink and gold shift to it. These are supposed to be toppers, this one. I wore it by itself on top of my natural nails, and it was gorgeous and shifty and stunning. This one is called Euphoric. And I didn't realize until I started applying it that it is a jelly polish, and I'm not a fan of jelly polishes. So jelly polishes are very sheer, they're very shiny and pretty, but they're very sheer. You can build them up, but it's not meant to necessarily be by itself. You can use these as a topper, again, On Topper the World. This is just not my favorite one, only because I personally don't like jelly formulas for myself. If you like jelly formulas, the color is beautiful. It's just not for me. Why no, I am not sweating my ass off. Why do you ask? Next, I received the Nomad Witch City Salem palette and lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and put on the screen here so you can see the palette and swatches and the lipsticks. Guys, this collection is so freaking beautiful. This is up there with my favorite Nomad palettes of all time. It is the most perfect fall/Halloween release, and I am so happy with it. I've already played with it like 3 times since getting it. The quality is brilliant, and the lipsticks are so unique and cool and just, I don't know, so unique to my collection. They're like very glowy. I wouldn't call them metallic, but they're very glowy and very creamy. They feel beautiful on the lips. I am just So happy I got this. If you are at all thinking about getting any piece from Nomad, this palette is so good. It is so good. I had somebody who took a look at this and they were like, I don't understand the green shades. And I was like, really? Because I think they're so perfect. Like green, orange. This is the Halloween palette of my life. And I'm so happy with it. For this next one, I'm also going to have to put pictures on the screen for you because I got 4 of the Salt New York lip and cheek tint. They sort of redid their line a bit to just come out with these colors and have them be more of their base colors, but they would appeal to all different skin tones. So I will go ahead and put a picture here on the screen of each color, but the ones that I got are Sunburnt Light, Natural Medium, Natural Light, and Horny. And these are so fantastic. I love their lip and cheek tints. The reason that they're still in the packaging here is because I realized I don't have a palette to put them in. And because they're cream products, I don't want them to dry out by just sitting out. So I wanted to keep them sealed in here. But I love their lip and cheek tint. Again, they're supposed to be used for the lips and cheeks. I have only used them for for my cheeks really, because I'm not really much of like a lip tint kind of girl. If I'm going to wear a lipstick, I like to wear a lipstick, but they feel so beautiful on the skin. And what I love about these is that they fade beautifully throughout the day. You know what I mean? They don't fade in 10 seconds. They don't fade in an hour, but throughout the day, it just sort of gently fades away and it's not patchy and it's just so beautiful and comfortable to wear. I'm so happy I got these. I can't wait to get another palette so I can put these in and use them. Whew, this next thing I got. Okay, it feels so weird to be so excited about this next thing because it's not the most exciting thing this brand has ever come out with, but I am so excited for it. So Melt came out with a blushing pink lip collection, which included 4 lipsticks and 4 lip liners, all in various shades of pink. They're all so good. They are all so good. I'll go ahead and put my reel here of when I used 2 of the lip liners and 2 of the lipsticks together, but these are just really good in that they are both, some are cool tone, some are warm tone. They're just all the pinks you would need. And then Ghosted is a shade that is just a metallic pink that is really great for applying on top of other lipsticks to amplify that shine. The lip liners are all fantastic. Like I said, they are some of my favorite lip liners. I just am so happy for this. And I think for the whole bundle, it's $120. But just keep your eye out because again, Melt has sales very often on their lip products. Their lip products are so worth it. I am so happy to have these. And then finally for PR, I did receive a package literally yesterday from Milk Makeup, and they sent me an eyelash curler, which I'm very thankful for. I've already tested it. It's very nice. And also their Big Hit Kush Mascara. So if you might know, the original Kush Mascara is probably my favorite mascara of all time. It is very volumizing. It makes my lashes look big and chunky in the best way. And they were touting this as a volumizing mascara. So I was like, is this going to be even more? Here's what I'll say. I so far have used this mascara yesterday and today. I've used it twice. I really enjoy it. But I do feel like the original Kush is more volumizing. This is more of like it separates your lashes and it makes the base of your lashes look thicker, if that makes sense. But the tips are very separated, which is really nice. So it makes you look like you have a lot more lashes, which I guess is volumizing, but I wouldn't say it makes your lashes look thicker. So I hope that makes sense. I'm really enjoying playing with it so far. It hasn't come out yet, but stay tuned. This is actually, I mean, it's really nice. I am literally like sweating through my shirt right now. Is that hot? Yeah, I mean, it's literally hot. Okay, let's talk about items that I wanted to purchase but didn't. This first one, I'm just going to touch on very briefly because this is now the 3rd month that this is on my wanted to buy but didn't, and it is the Mob Beauty and Jessica Hayes Trad Goth set. I am waiting so patiently and hoping there's a sale. So this set comes with 4 eyeshadows, and you can also buy separately a lip liner and gloss. I want the whole thing. I want the whole thing and I'm going to get the whole thing, but I really hope there's a sale coming up. Like right now it's Labor Day weekend. Maybe it'll come. I don't think so. I think maybe Black Friday. We'll see. This is staying firmly on my list. The other thing that went on my list, and I'm really glad actually that I didn't purchase it, are Mooncat polishes. I have never used Mooncat, but I keep looking at them. They are shifty and beautiful, and there are 2 new shades that came out recently. I'll see if I can go ahead and put them here on the screen for you. There are 2 new shades that came out that are so beautiful and shifty, and I really still want them, but I recently got my acrylics back on, and I'm having my nails done. So if I had bought those new polishes, I would have had them for like a couple of weeks before not being able to use them for quite a while. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get them yet. But I do say yet, because I do think that eventually I'm going to invest in some Mooncat. Let me know down below. Have you used Mooncat? And if so, do you recommend them? Are they good? Let me know the tea. And finally, this is something that is still firmly on my wish list. And they're even in my cart, okay? I've been looking at them for a month now, a solid month. And I look at them almost every day, but I haven't purchased them yet. They are eyeglasses by Dime Optics. Is that correct? Yeah, Dime Optics, which I have never purchased from. It's kind of hard to find reviews. There are a few out there, but they are in collaboration with the new season of Wednesday. Look at these glasses. I want both of them, okay? We've got the matte black and gray stripes, and then we've got the white and black almost checkered. I want them both. Now, here's the thing. They are priced at $50, but they are also one of those websites that's really easy to find discounts. So I think I was able to get enough discounts that got them down to like $35 each, maybe even $30 each. So I don't know. Which one of these, if you could only get one, which would you get? I'm leaning more towards the black and white. My husband says the black and gray. Which would you get, or would you get both? Feel free to influence me in any way you feel. Let's talk about old products I've been loving. There's honestly not much that came to mind this month, but this one is really big. So this is the Ciroc Gloss in Oh La La. Now, when I started using this originally, like when I first got this, I was kind of just like meh about it. I have been using this so much. So it is a clear gloss. It's more like a topper almost. Like I like to use this on top of lipsticks, not on top of my bare lips. And it has this like pink gold shift to it. It is so smooth though. It is so incredibly like smooth and glossy and beautiful without being sticky. Let's see if I can do a little bit of a swatch. And it's one of those glosses that actually like lasts quite a while. Like look at the shine on that. It is so beautiful. Look at that. It's like almost metallic and wet looking. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, I just want to check. There's no scent to it at all. And it just, I don't know, it lasts a good long time. I've really been liking this all over again. As far as what I got rid of, so sometimes in this section, I use it to talk about products that I've used up. I'm not going to use it for that today because there were two products that I finally decided I had enough of you, okay? You're not working for me and it's time for you to go. Both of them though are like probably expired, so I feel okay just getting rid of them rather than giving them away, but they're both by Drunk Elephant, okay? These were both sent to me in PR, but the first is the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. The reason that I don't like this for me is because it got very thick very quickly, okay? And again, I do think that this is probably expired, but even when it wasn't, it got very, very thick, like to the point where it wouldn't sink in under my eyes at all. It would just kind of pill up or it would feel sticky and just gross. So this I'm embarrassed to see how far down. You guys, this is how much I used. That's how much is left. It took me that long to go, this isn't working for me because I was like, oh no, it's expensive. I should keep using it. Nope, not at all. But this is still like halfway full. This is the TLC Glycolic Body Lotion. I didn't like this at all. I don't feel like it was moisturizing. I don't feel like the glycolic acid did anything to exfoliate my skin. I don't feel like anything. It has a 10% AHA blend. And I don't feel like it was moisturizing at all, which is the main thing I look for in a body lotion. I don't look for exfoliation in a body lotion. I look for moisturizing. This is not it. So I do not recommend this product. Lastly, let's talk about other things bringing me joy. This is usually nothing to do with makeup or beauty or anything like that. So first of all, Stranger Things, we watched it again beginning to end to prepare for the new season that comes out, I believe, on Thanksgiving Day is the first part. And then the second part comes out on Christmas Day. And then on New Year's Eve is the last episode. And it's the last episode ever. So we watched all 4 seasons to lead up to the 5th. And I forgot how damn good that show is. It is so brilliant. And there were so many things I noticed this second time watching that I didn't even pay attention to the first time. And I just love it all over again. It was so good to watch it back from the very beginning. Also, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to use my little spiderweb fan just a little bit. But it was just so much fun to watch it over again. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I loved catching all like the Easter eggs. It's fantastic. But then, you guys, oh my God, If you've been on my Instagram stories at all in the past like week, you will know that I went and saw 2 concerts within the span of like 4 days of each other. The first one was Billy Idol and Joan Jett. They were fantastic. They were lively, great, good, fantastic show. But on Tuesday, I saw 9 Inch Nails, okay? I saw 9 Inch Nails, and I had upgraded our seats, so we were only about 10 rows back from the second stage. And guys, this is the view that I had. I posted this in my last video. I don't care, I'm posting again. This is my view. And I have enjoyed, let's say, Trent Reznor since I was a wee little baby teenager. So to see him this close, growling into a microphone like a feral animal, I enjoyed it. Really, though, the show was just amazing overall. The energy was so high. The songs and set lists were so good that it's one of those concerts that left me feeling genuinely high afterwards. And I feel like I'm chasing that high a little bit. I need to go to another concert so soon. And lastly, something bringing me joy is that I'm like a week away from going on a trip. So I'm going on another Creators and Friends trip, this time to the Catskills in New York. I'm very excited. So that means there's going to be another vlog coming. Make sure you subscribe to look out for that because it's some of my favorite videos just ever to do. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I know this was a bit of a longer one, but I always, again, this is a video that is a way for me to check in with myself about how much I spent over the month, but also to always check in with you guys, because if you are also on a low buy journey, I want you to comment down below and tell me what you wanted to buy but didn't. What did you buy? What didn't you buy? What did you get rid of? Tell me all the things. This is one where I really like chatting with you guys in the comments. But that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I'll go ahead and put last month's low buy check-in here for you so you can check it out. But I would love if you take a second, give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out so much. You can follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you're super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.